October 28, 1943. In the middle of World War II, the USS Eldridge, a U.S. Navy warship, is said to have been shrouded in a green mist at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard and vanished before everyone's eyes. Minutes later, it reappeared 600 kilometers away in Norfolk. What really happened that day? Was invisibility actually achieved, or is this nothing more than an invented legend? Are the witnesses telling the truth, or do the official records hold the real story? Welcome to the dark files of the Philadelphia experiment. Before we dive into this fascinating story, tell us in the comments which city you're watching from and whether you believe this experiment was real. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more mysterious tales from history. It's the middle of World War II. The U.S. Navy is trying to develop ships that can avoid enemy radar. The goal is invisibility, and according to some, even more than that. The date is October 28, 1943. Allegedly, a warship named USS Eldridge, stationed at the Philadelphia Navy Yard, becomes shrouded in a green mist and then disappears. Minutes later, it reappears 600 kilometers away in Norfolk. The ship vanished without a trace, visibly and on radar. The goal of the experiment was to use electromagnetic fields to make the ship invisible. At its core was Einstein's unified field theory. It is claimed that names like Nikola Tesla and John von Neumann were also involved. Massive generators mounted under the ship's deck, thousands of vacuum tubes, high-powered transmitters. All were designed to create a magnetic field around the ship and bend light and radar waves. But once invisibility was achieved, the outcome couldn't be controlled. When the ship returned to Philadelphia, the crew was in a state of horror. Some were fused into the ship's structure. Others had lost their minds. A few were said to have become physically invisible. A condition called freezing was reported. Sailors remained invisible unless someone touched their bare skin. One sailor supposedly stayed invisible for 6 months. All of this was part of what was called the Rainbow Project. There are no official records of the experiment. The U.S. Navy states that no such thing ever occurred. USS Eldridge was documented to be elsewhere at the time, but witnesses and claims persist. In the 1950s, a man named Carlos Allende sent letters to astrophysicist Morris Jessup, claiming to have witnessed the experiment. Jessup started investigating. He was later found dead in his car. The official cause? Suicide. But some believe he was close to uncovering something. Whether the Philadelphia experiment really happened is still unknown. But one thing is certain: so many details, so many contradictions, may not just point to a myth, but to a hidden truth.